Let's go!
Let me just read this news because this happened right after potentially some of the roughest news of 2XKO, which is that they laid off half their staff. They also dropped this on us, which is apparently like a lot of what they were working on. This leaves me to a little bit of concern, but also pretty excited because like the thing that me and many others have been talking about is just like, we don't have characters to really get attached to. I liked Warwick. That got me to play the game a lot more than I was even expecting. I saw a couple of these champs on Twitter and I was like, shit, they are cool looking. Holy hell. From the director of the game, wanted to give you a quick preview of what's coming to the game. I've made a video to talk about this face-to-face, but the team is heads down. We wanted to chat ASAP. This is absolutely a response to like the news that Riot dropped a couple days ago. Fully committed to working hard on the game, and we're doubling down on building for the FGC that loves the genre. A few weeks ago, I mentioned that we're focused on 3 things. So that's good. And we were saying the same shit. It's not great news, but it doesn't mean it's done. Maybe worry that could be way down the line, but like this is an immediate response that like, no, we got shit coming. Focused on 3 things: duo play, core gameplay, and community and competitive programs. And I think duo play is going to be talking about couch duo because that doesn't exist in the game, which really sucks. We've had Kenny and Steve over several times where we're like, dude, let's go online and play. And we can't. I don't know if this saves the game, but if things are good, then things are good. Effectively, if you just have a game that does cool shit, then people will get attached. The natural process of things is that you can't be here trying to save this shit. No life raft is going to save a game that nobody gives a shit about. So as long as a game has cool shit in it, naturally the process will go in a direction that is good. Them talking about how many champs they were going to have in a year, it's like, oh, that's great. Them talking about how their community events are going to be funded and supported from like DLC purchases and stuff like that. Like, wow, we've been saying that forever. There were things that were going in a direction that was relatively positive, but we don't have control of what Riot does. Even if this game does manage to find an audience in a way that is moderately sustainable, the issue is that it is Riot, and will they ever be okay with that? I don't play League or Valorant, you tell me. Big priorities moving forward. Duo play. It's been amazing to see players discover how fun 2XKO is with a duo. We want to make sure that experience is more accessible, so we've been prototyping locals, yay! That'll let you and a friend play couch co-op together against the world while still finalizing our plans for the future. There's a top priority. We're working, yay! That's great. That's going to be such a small amount of people, chat. This is going to appeal to not a huge audience, but it is much preferred in my situation. Like, I'm very much looking forward to that. Core gameplay. We've seen the conversation about what our core gameplay could or should not look like in the future. We want to clear things up. We like that the game is fast-paced. Me too. Allowing your reactions and creativity to shine while providing a ton of depth. The skill ceiling of the game is high. That's where it's going to stay. We'll continue making balance changes that hit outliers in the meta while keeping the sauce of every character. At the high level, we want every champion to have defined strengths and weaknesses. Right now, that's not clear enough across the cast. Yeah, I agree. Community and competitive. Here's the thing. It's like, I appreciate this. It's the nature of what 2XKO is as a product. It has been designed as a competitive game from the very get-go, which I do think is a little backwards. I think you just have to make a game that everyone likes. And then if you have a game that builds an audience that everyone likes, then it can be competitive, you know? There obviously already is a competitive community, but in that same fashion, fighting games usually don't work that way. The majority of them have to be bangers first and then focus on the community and competitive aspects. And that just isn't the way Riot works, which is why the game might be a little odd. And so much of the focus of 2XKO from its very first playables and inceptions that we tried was that it's so hyper-focused on these cool competitive aspects when it was maybe not as much focusing on the other stuff. The competitive community loves it for the most part. It's just, there's not a lot of ways to get people that aren't that really attached to it, you know? We're looking to push how 2XKO tournament organizers and communities in more ways. The 2026 competitive schedule is going strong. Our next challenger will be Genesis. We're working on a program that'll give local TOs access to exclusive mid-game prizing. This is great, which can't be earned anywhere else. The goal is to give smaller TOs new tools and expand. Local community stuff, this is very grassroots, which is cool. What we're hearing. A few other conversations wanted to recognize, no major updates to share in these, but just a quick recap of what we're hearing. We're keeping an eye on the edge cases that affect finding fair matches in the rank system. Unfortunately, this is only going to get harder with time. It'll get easier when you get new characters, but you just need population. If you have like 1,000 people in one region that are searching rank, dude, that's godlike. It does not take much to make a fighting game feel alive when you jump online. Your bitch ass can look at the Steam charts and be like, oh, this game's dead. If 500 to 1,000 people are playing the game and there's nothing else to do the game except ranked, dude, it's a 1v1 game. Everybody's getting matches and you're very infrequently going to be getting the same person. It doesn't take much to make a game feel alive, especially a fighting game. Screen tearing, yeah, that's an issue on consoles. Yasuo and Echo. These two characters are some of the sauciest on the roster. We also see that their weaknesses aren't apparent enough at the highest level of play. I'll say for me personally, as someone that put a bit of time into the game, I had like 200 matches or something like that. Yasuo's ability to mix you naturally is fucked up. Double jump, stall, cross up, light kick bullshit. Like at any point, convert any fucking button nearly to full damage type stuff was pretty stupid. Echo was not as much to deal with, but his projectiles were bullshit. Like he was the natural mix guy, but his projectiles were just bullshit. I think that stuff's toned down. What is next? Ooh boy! Let's take a look at the two upcoming champions. Everything here is a work in progress. So I don't remember who Akali is. Sharp, stylish ninja who cuts opponents down with deadly precision. Very good words that appeal to me specifically as a human being that enjoys fighting games with my personal tastes. Oh, she's... As a person that is evaluating this for like, well, I don't remember what she looked like when we were going over the league roster stuff. I think she looks mad fucking cool. Damn, she is sassy as shit. We see her teleport. That's like the most interesting thing. This is just like an air combo. I wonder what her gimmicks are. Like, really? I think she looks ridiculously fucking cool. Let me look up the League of Legends version. Oh, this is the chick that looked like Orchid. We're not taking artwork. Let's take in-game models. This is what she looks like in League. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, maybe it's just me, but this one looks way cooler. I like the fact that they gave her Halmaru hair. I understand it could feel like a betrayal. Adding the red accents to different parts of the character does it for me, dude. I think the new version looks much cooler. They also made her a little Bushinryu. Like she has like sneakers almost. I do see that. She has an entire giant like ninja kit back here. I think she looks cool, man. People get the Ibuki reference because you can see all of her hips, right? And also Ibuki has pretty big hair. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. If you give this girl a purple and red outfit, do you wanna watch how fast I become 2XKO's greatest champion? I will take that shit from Sajam, man. Just give her a K-pop Demon Hunters costume or some shit, man. Make $1 billion. She already has that? Akali, Keda. Oh my fuck. They literally are sitting on a gold mine. Jesus Christ, bro. They were sitting on a gold mine and they put this chick with a goofy hat in the game. This is crazy. Is this the same character? This is crazy. I get it. That's crazy, dude. I love her. I love her. Senna, who wields the power of light and shadow, blasts enemies with a massive cannon, then rushes them down in her wraith form. That looks like a great sword. Oh shit, she's what's her name? Dude, who's Kai's daughter? What's her name? God, Unica, yeah. Reminds me hella of Unica. She practically is using a gunblade. Interesting, weird ass ghost form. Dude, this shit looks great. New stage too, yeah. New stages are cool. It's just that I'm not gonna get any references. She seems pretty sick. We have more to share about these two later, but in the meantime, we're looking forward to your hot takes and theory crafting. I spent a lot of time talking to the dev team and listening to players this week, and the messages of support and love mean a lot. Thanks for catching up with us and looking forward to the journey ahead. It's funny that it's like this game was at its most like dour point from a community perspective in the last week. To me personally, after seeing this thing and this thing, it kind of is in like I'm at the most anticipated to play it. It is literally like you just show new things and people go, wah! So all I gotta say is that regardless of what happens for the future of this game, this shit's cool. Long story short, it's like, I never vibed with 2XKO 100%. Like, it's always been a game that has been interesting to me, but it's never grabbed me until certain points, especially when Warwick came out. And then I realized how much characters matter to me in this game specifically, because I'm not a League guy, you know? But has that ever led me to a point where I want to see the game do bad? That is not the way I operate, man. Like, I want this shit to hit. I want this shit to hit for League fans. I want this shit to hit for me. I want it to hit for, like, the general audience, because just speaking, like, from a base base level, I want to see fighting games do well. I want them to be like fun and engaging and to find out why did this do bad. Maybe that could be fixed. Maybe something can be done before it gets released that doesn't allow this to hit the community in a weird way. You know what I mean? I think that's the difference between like what my mentality is compared to like a lot of people. Some people just want to see shit crash and burn. That's how the majority of the internet is operating nowadays. They just want to see shit crash and burn. I genuinely think a lot of the stuff that they're showing here is mad cool and it looks really good. And they have a couple of characters that immediately make me want to play the game. I immediately want to play it more than almost ever before it.